Boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Thai boxing. These martial arts are amazing and have their place in the hierarchy of self-defense. However, what if I told you these arts will get you killed in a street fight? Let me explain. When it comes to self-defense against a motivated attacker who will stop at nothing to take your life away, none of these arts will really save you. In some ways, it might be a false sense of security knowing you can take on an unarmed person. But how about someone motivated to attack you with a knife? Now, I know what you're thinking. MMA critic, you've went off the deep end, haven't you? MMA is the best form of self-defense since the Steven Seagal days, right? Well, not really. I used to think I was untouchable, being able to manhandle my friends after doing a few years of wrestling and jiu-jitsu, MMA Thai boxing. However, after seeing a real case study on this, my opinion changed. Before we go into the case study, I want to show you what happens when you try to run in a knife fight. Unfortunately, this happened to an officer from the Las Cruces Police Department. An officer by the name of Jonah Hernandez was fatally stabbed like that of a Scream movie, where when he saw the knife he ran, and while running, he tripped. While facing away from the attacker, he got slashed up in his neck. Keep that in mind. You can't always run away in a knife fight. Wrestling with the person is also dangerous, as you are still leaving your kidneys open and other vital organs vulnerable to knife attacks, kidneys on the backside while you're running a double or single leg, and intestines plus liver if you use upper body takedowns without properly controlling the knife. So unless you're a track athlete on an open field or open area, your best bet would be to fight back. But in this scenario, you're at somewhat of a disadvantage due to being unarmed. The Hail Mary in this situation would be a quick knockout. Hitting the attacker quickly and precisely is what you will need to do. Of course, it's easier said than done, however, it is possible. This is a UFC welterweight pulling off an impressive spinning back kick to the liver, shook his opponent so much he was shitting himself for 2 weeks after this.
The timing was right, the opportunity was right.
Nathan's kick was so powerful that it left his attacker unable to move for minutes on end.
Spin back kick is the most powerful kick you can throw. Even with the shoe, I think a shoe hurts more, but actually it has cushion.
Undoubtedly with...
Now, I don't want to go into too much detail on this video watching too much of this content. You guys can go to the YouTube channel, Roka's Martial Arts Journey, and watch his full episode called 6 Martial Artists Locked with a Knife Attacker, available in the link in description. After stumbling across this video on YouTube, I began to see the similarities in what happened in the Shank tank as a real-world self-defense testing environment and what other self-defense schools teach.
Guys that come from a jiu-jitsu background, they forget this is not a sport. No. And they want to take the guys back. It's like, hey man, no, if this is for real, that's a blade. We want to move our body in a position to still be in the top position. This is not a sport. And what you did is not wrong. It's very common with guys that come from a jiu-jitsu background. They want to take the guys back. Well,
because it's 4 points turn out.
Right. It's fun. It's fun. Be careful. I believe that sports side of thing will get people fucking killed. And I truly believe that. So
those are some pretty harsh words. I'm pretty humbled to hear something like that and to actually see the real-world application of this with the Shank tank. But first, I have to show you what other schools are teaching. These jiu-jitsu schools are trying to teach self-defense, and they are going against what actually works in the real world. If you take someone's back and they still have the knife, they will stab you in the face with it, even if you do have back control. Here we see Jeff Chan able to reverse the position and take an attacker's back. However, even in full back mount, he still gets stabbed multiple times.
Unfortunately, the final round was also fatal for Jeff Chan.
My whole premise of this video is to cause some doubts and uncertainty in our day-to-day lives as martial artists, boxers, and jiu-jitsu athletes and wrestlers to maybe not be as confident with our skill set that we may possess. Unless you are carrying a gun or a knife, your martial arts skills are no match unless you employ them before a weapon is drawn. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way in real life the way it does on the Hollywood set, and people do risk their lives defending themselves trying to execute these moves. Every single one of these guys in the Shank Tank Challenge lost a round or more, meaning they wouldn't have survived the violent encounter in real life and would have bled out. So just to recap, if you want to survive a violent encounter, always carry something that will level the playing field. Because no matter how big of a badass you think you are, you want to have as many advantages in a street fight or a violent encounter because it's not going to be a fair fight. And if you are going to be unarmed, then look for only knockout shots, don't fight technical. Try to end the fight as soon as possible. Anyway, guys, if you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe, share this video, and stay safe in those streets. Till next time.